So Tyler Herro and the Miami Heat have finally came to a realistic realization, and that's that they're not that good without Jimmy Butler. Of course, against the Cleveland Cavaliers, they were swept. Tyler Herro was a cone on defense. Bam Adebayo, he has taken steps to get better, but without him being a playmaker slash ball handler, he can't be a superstar in this league. If anything, he's a borderline all-star. And Andrew Wiggins, he's been getting beat up on ever since he was with the Minnesota Timberwolves with Karl Anthony Towns. He was then beat by Jimmy Butler. Yes, he does have a ring with the Golden State Warriors, but that was a deep team. They had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and even the pool boy Jordan Poole. And we ended up getting caught up in that. We traded away our best player for Andrew Wiggins. I was on the Miami Heat zone not that long ago, and I told them Jimmy Butler, during those last 4 years, was better than Jason Tatum. So why did you get rid of him and not just give him that contract extension? But I ended up listening to the Miami Heat talk, and he said this.
Giving Jimmy Butler that flexibility would have put us in a hole for another 2 years, and we could not upgrade this roster. We couldn't make any changes, and this run it back mentality would have continued to gone. And there's one thing the Heat fans were pissed about was the whole run it back mentality.
So now the Miami Heat have two options, and I really hate the first one. One is do what they should have done when they had Jimmy Butler on the team, and that's improve the roster. Two, tear everything down and go into full-on rebuild mode. If you know me, then we should just tear everything down, because the new NBA is for fresh new faces. They have Cade Cunningham, they have Shea, they have players like Jalen Brunson. I mean, the only people that run the league from the last 10 years is Steph Curry and LeBron James, and that's because they're still entertaining players or bring huge financial profit. But before we get more into the video, you guys, make sure you give me that HBO special. And if you don't know what that is, that's the Help a Brother Out special. So help a brother out and smash that like button, subscribe button, and follow me on my new Instagram channels. There'll be content that you don't want to miss, and I'm pretty excited to show you guys what I can actually do in the basketball world and outside of it. Now, moving back onto the draft. We need to get some young players, and we already lost our pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder, but we still have the 20th overall pick. And that, out of the University of Arizona, the Miami Heat should select Carter Bryant. He's 6'8", 225 pounds, and last season, he averaged 6.5 points, 1 assist, 4.1 rebounds, while shooting 46% from the field and 37% from downtown. If you look at his scouting report, it's pretty interesting. According to NBADraft.net, he has the NBA comparison of Kelly Oubre or Kevin Knox. It also states that he is a skilled and athletic wing with ideal physical tools for the modern NBA wing. Measured at 6'8", with a smooth shooting stroke and explosive leaping ability. One of the top above the rim athletes in his class, showing the ability to finish alley-oops and transition dunks with ease. He possesses good length and lateral agility, giving him upside as a multi-positional defender. He shot the ball well as a freshman, hitting 37.1% from 3 and 46% from the field in limited minutes. He has the fluid mechanics and size to develop into a reliable floor spacing wing. He shows flashes of being a capable off-ball cutter and catch-and-shoot weapon. He projects as a 3-and-D type at the next level with significant upside. Now, moving on to the weaknesses, it says that he is still a very raw aspect, and he averaged just 6.5 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 1 assist as I stated earlier, but he struggled to carve out consistent playing time. His sample size of his shooting numbers was limited, and he raises questions about whether his 3-point percentage is sustainable. He lacks consistency in his offense approach and can disappear for long stretches. His decision making and shot selection need refinement, and last but not least, he's not a natural playmaker and can force the action when trying to create off the dribble. Now, from my perspective, you guys, he is still one of the best players in this draft whenever it comes down to being a defender and an above the rim attacker. But at the same time, he has the ability to be an elite 3-point shooter And if he increases his ball handling, works on that, then he can be a superstar in this league. He reminds me of a player that could be like a Kawhi Leonard type because, like I said, he can guard multiple positions. Even though he's not that much of a star socially, I've heard him mic'd up and sometimes he can be hilarious. He could become a fan favorite. He has the energy, he has the drive. He just needs to develop. And if the Miami Heat can do that and actually be patient, then losing Jimmy Butler might not hurt as bad. Now, before I head out, you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Should the Miami Heat draft Carter? If not, who should they go out and get? Also, before I head out, you guys, I do have 2 more questions. And the first one is, out of the current Miami Heat's big 3, who do you think will be on the roster for next season? Tyler Herro, Bam Adebayo, or Andrew Wiggins? In my opinion, I believe that none of these guys will be on the roster for next season because 1, Bam Adebayo will get shopped around for Giannis Antetokounmpo. But if that doesn't work, I can see them trying to acquire some draft picks to get better in the future. And as far as Tyler Herro and Andrew Wiggins, we know that they're both third options on any championship team. So we have to be on the lookout for teams that's exiting in the first and second round of this year's NBA playoffs. Now, the second question that I have for today is do you think Pat Riley will retire? There's been news reports saying that he should, and some fans are looking for a change with the Heat culture. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Long story short, the Miami Heat need to draft Carter Bryant because of his size, athleticism, 3-and-D skill set, and superstar potential. Without that, the Miami Heat are destined to be doomed because we need these young players. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Should we draft Carter Bryant? Who else is there for us to draft? Now, I appreciate all you guys loving your support. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get to 50 likes. And this your boy Scotty Ice, aka Baby Bron. And you already know, I'm out.